Yo, welcome people. It's Morty here. I'm gonna be showing you how to show peace on my heart and I fuck with it. She loved me from the start, now I don't get it. Alright, so before we get started, I got my preset packs down below. If you want to check them out, go ahead and hit up my store. If not, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe if you're brand new and want to see more content like this. And let's get started. Alright, what is good, guys and girls? Today I'm gonna be showing you how to mix and master a song. We're gonna be mixing and mastering Mxl V67g cover song of Sauce. I'll make a separate how to sound like video, but this is just gonna be mixing and mastering. We're gonna try to get it to sound as close as possible to the actual song. You know, just have my vocals. But yeah, and using stock plugins and shit. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. So I'm gonna be showing you what I have here. This is all unmixed. And yeah, I have multiple takes. I'll just play everything. I have multiple takes and stuff of the chorus or verse or yeah, hook. But yeah, here we go.
Sauce on your nigga, I got sauce on me. I got sauce, boss like your nigga, what Ross on me. Pull up on your shawty, I put sauce on it. Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on it. Fucking kill. You know, I'm alarm. This was fine, it's horrible, right? Yeah.
Yeah, as you can tell, the vocals are, you know, too low and they need to be like up in front on top of the beat. And right now they're not. So we're gonna be fixing all that. This is gonna be a long tutorial, so bear with me. But if you want to learn how to mix and master, then you came to the right place. This is SoundCloud rap, not mainstream shit. But yeah, this is how I mix and master like SoundCloud rap. Or no, this is more mainstream-ish. So yeah, whatever. Let's go. So first thing we're gonna do is focus on the main vocal. And just because we don't want to mess up where we're at and like accidentally move the clip, we're gonna make sure the clip is cut on a line. Alright, so let's play it.
Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Boss like your nigga, what Ross on me. Pull up on your shot.
Okay, so we got all that. Let's go back over here to the second verse. Alright, make sure this one over here is cut right. Alright, and we're good. So we're gonna be focusing on the main vocals. Let's just rename this main vocals. Me don't know how to spell, so we'll make that yellow. Okay, and we can rename that too, but we know we're tired, so we don't like doing that. So we're gonna go ahead and put this into our main vocal slot, which is gonna be channel 6. And if you want this template down here, just let me know, give a thumbs up or something, and then or just comment down below, tell me I want this template. If not, just try to focus and go with me. But yeah, so we have our vocals. We're gonna be turning off our reverb and delay and effect channels, and just focus on vocals for now.
Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Boss like your nigga.
Oops.
Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Boss like your nigga, was Ross on me. Pull up on your shawty, I put sauce on it. Sauce on your.
So first things we want to do, we want to EQ our vocals because we find some pretty bad frequencies in there. It kind of sounds a little nasally and sounds muffled and stuff like that. We want to sharpen up the vocal basically before we do compression and stuff like that. So we're going to be opening an EQ, and we're going to be sweeping the vocal to find some shitty frequencies. So go down here to bandwidth and just turn all these left besides the first and last one.
Sauce on your nigga, got sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on.
So we found the frequency that we don't like. We want to increase the size a little bit. Push it down.
Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Boss like your nigga was Ross on me.
Like, it's very subtle, but it's gonna make a difference. Push this up and start sweeping.
Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Boss like your nigga was Ross on me.
So whenever you hear a bad frequency, just immediately push it down. We can, you know, make it big a little bit.
Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Boss like your.
I hear a bad frequency.
Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce. Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Got the sauce on. Got the sauce on.
So
I got the sauce on me.
sounds a little boxy right there.
I got the sauce on me. I got the sauce. I got the sauce. I got the sauce on me.
And just push it down.
I got the sauce on me. I got the sauce on me. Boss like your nigga was Ross on me. Pull up on your shawty, I put sauce on it. Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me.
All right, it sounds pretty good. It sounds, you know, like how we want it to sound. So that being said, now we want to, let's see, what should we do? Compress? Maybe, maybe not, but let's just try to, hold on. Let's play it back with the beat.
Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me.
Okay, so what we want to do is clean up these little breathing parts.
Boss like your nigga was Ross. Pull up.
I don't usually mix on camera, so kind of brain fart. All right.
Pull up on your shawty, I put sauce on it. Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me.
All right, so yeah, sounds good. Let's go and just compress it now.
Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me.
If we need to do something before our compression, we'll just scroll up right here on the chain or leave an empty space. So what we're gonna do is just open two fruity limiters. This is gonna be our compressor. So the first one we're gonna rename it. This is gonna be our input compress, and then this is gonna be our output. The second one is gonna be our output compress or comp or whatever. Yeah, so we're gonna put them side by side, so this is gonna make it easier for us to see how our compression is actually going. And yeah, so let's see how our compression goes on the, like when it's coming in, like when the vocals are coming in. We're gonna see how the waves are, and then this output is gonna show how our output of our waves or output of our vocals are. If that makes sense. Sorry.
Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me.
So it's kind of low, so we're gonna bump up the gain.
Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Boss like your nigga was Ross on me. Pull up on your shawty, I put sauce on it. Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me.
So basically what compression is, you see it takes these high peaks of your vocals and it pushes them down to match the overall height of the actual like normal vocal. So like the overall vocal is just like right here. This is how tall it is. And you want to push down these top parts because it makes the vocal overall loudness louder, I guess. If you want a separate video on compression, I'll do that later, but this is just a simple way of doing it because I'm pretty stupid, so I don't really know. So what we're gonna do is just push our threshold down
Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me.
until it covers this top part, and then we're gonna push our ratio down or up,
Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me.
and it's not working. So we're gonna push our threshold down to about halfway of these waves, like the length.
Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Boss like a nigga was Ross on me.
Alright, so we gotta keep pushing on the threshold until it makes our vocals more compressed, because we don't want it to have a lot of spikes. We want the vocal to be overall like flat pretty much, or square. That just makes our vocals more like leveled in volume wise. So we can go back on the ratio and see what happens.
Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Boss like a nigga was Ross on me. Pull up on your shawty, I put sauce on it. Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me.
Alright, so it sounds pretty good, so we'll focus on that later. Now we're going to be EQing the vocal to highlight some frequencies that we want. So we'll be another EQ.
Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Boss like a nigga was Ross on me.
And you know how to use EQs. Basically, this is our highs in our vocals, our mids, and then our basses and our subs, like sub vocals, sub bass. And it actually tells you up here, if you look up at the top, it says bass, mids, highs, high mids, and treble. So yeah, we want to higher up some of the highs.
Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Boss like a nigga was Ross on me. Pull up on your shawty, I put sauce on it. Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Do not be alarmed. It's just for fun.
Okay, so let's go over here and check it out. Let's go ahead and throw it back to number 6. So let's go ahead and lower down the instrumental a little bit. It's pretty low, so let's go back to the compressor, bump up the gain, see if that works.
Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Boss like a nigga was Ross on me. Pull up on your shawty, I put sauce on it. Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Do not be alarmed. It's just for fun. I'm not disrespectful, I just really wanna hire. I don't wanna talk.
Alright, let's see, let's bump this back. This is our mid part.
Do not be alarmed. It's just for fun, you know. It's carnival, right? Do not be alarmed. It's just for fun, you know.
Also, you want to make sure our vocal is capped out at a volume. So let's throw a limiter on there. And this is just going to tell us how high our vocals are getting.
Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Boss like a...
So push down the ceiling to where it just hits right there. Let's go back to our mids and then hear how it sounds.
Do not be alarmed. It's just for fun.
It's barely louder, so we'll just push it down. Do not be alarmed. It's just for fun, you know. It's a fucking it's carnival ride.
Sauce on ya, nigga, got the sauce on me. Boss.
But we'll actually lower that down. Do not be alarmed. It's just for fun, you know. It's a fucking it's carnival ride.
Yeah.
And then we'll actually chop this up. Make it unique. Okay. All right, now we'll focus on our ad-libs. I think this is it. What is this?
Sauce on ya, nigga, got the sauce on me.
Oh. And we're not going to add reverb yet. Just hold on.
On me. I got sauce. Boss like a nigga was Ross on me. Pull up on your shawty, I put sauce on it. Sauce on ya, nigga, got the sauce on me.
Let me go ahead and assign this beat to a number 1, just so I can see the level.
Sauce on me. I got sauce. Boss like a nigga was Ross on me. Pull up on your shawty, I put sauce on it. Sauce on ya, nigga, got the sauce on me.
Alright, so this is going to be our ad-libs. Ad-libs. Alright, it's pretty easy to spell. We'll make that red. Press check mark. And we'll go ahead and cut this off right here. So just in case we move it, we know where to put it back. Alright. So the way he does it in the song is kind of like puts the vocals in the back, but you can still hear them. So we're going to assign these to insert number 7. We're going to turn on the track, and then we're going to go ahead and just EQ them.
I got sauce.
Or, you know what? We don't know how to EQ, you know. Or, no, we're too lazy, so we're just going to copy and paste this. File, save mixer track. Drag and drop on 7. Take that off. Rename ad-libs. Okay, so we got that. Ad-libs. What the? Oops. What did I do?
I got sauce.
Oh, okay. Ad-libs. Jesus Christ. Can't spell.
I got sauce.
What? I feel like it's louder for some reason. But we're just gonna like clip it right here. Alright, that makes it better. Just so you don't hear all this silence.
Nigga got the sauce on me. I got sauce. Boss like a nigga was Ross on me. Pull up on your shawty, I put sauce on it. Sauce on ya, nigga got the sauce.
I'm gonna delete these sins because I don't need them. What we're gonna do is add a reverb on this. On the ad-libs.
I got sauce. Boss like the sauce on me. I got sauce. Boss like a nigga was Ross.
So basically, the lower the volume, the farther the back the vocal is. That's what I get. So we're gonna be pumping down the dry on the reverb settings because this lowers the actual volume of the vocal that's going into the reverb.
I got sauce.
Okay, so now you hear the reverb more. But the reverb sounds a little too like small. We want it to sound like spacey, so we're gonna bump up the size. Now it sounds a little bit too tin canny, so we're gonna. I think it's a high cut, I'm sure. So we'll cut the highs. All right, that's not it. So let's do the lows.
And
that's not it either. I guess the K is a problem.
Boss like a nigga.
This freaking reverb. All right, so screw that. We'll just go into EQ and check it out.
Boss like a nigga was Ross on me. Pull up on your shawty, I put sauce on it. Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce.
All right, that's why you track out reverb to a separate track, because it makes it easier to manipulate, which is what we're gonna do. So this is gonna be our reverb channel. Reverb. Move it over here. Oops. Ad-lib. Rev. And we're gonna go to ad-libs. Right click this, sidechain track 2, bump it up. Go ahead and throw a reverb in there. Sorry if I'm going too fast, but I'm just adding a reverb channel to the ad-lib instead of putting it directly on the ad-lib. So let's just delete this. Delete it again. Play it. Play it back.
I got sauce.
Okay, if I blew your ears, my bad. We want to bump up. We want to turn off the dry in this.
I got sauce, boss. I got sauce, boss like a nigga was Ross on me. Pull up on your shawty, I put sauce on it. Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on it.
All right, so it's lower down the actual vocal sound.
I got sauce. I boss like a nigga was Ross on me. Pull up on your shawty, I put sauce on it. Sauce on me. Boss like a nigga was Ross on me. Pull up on your shawty, I put sauce on it. Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Do not be alarmed. Boss on me. Boss like boss like a nigga was Ross on me. Pull up on your shawty, I put sauce on it. Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Boss like a nigga was Ross on me. Pull up on your shawty, I put sauce on it. Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Boss like a nigga was Ross on me. Pull up on your shawty, I put sauce on it.
And I just realized I wasn't talking. Shit. Basically I just leveled out the vocals. I turned down some settings on, or I fixed some settings on the reverb, and then I higher up the vocal of the actual ad-lib.
Boss like a nigga was Ross on me. Pull up on your shawty, I put sauce on it. Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me.
So hopefully it was good. I just watched the video. Like, you know, like if I don't talk when I'm doing something, just like rewind the video and go back, because I forgot what I did. So what we're gonna do here is assign this to the ad-lib channel 2. So number 7. And in the vocal, he pans him left, right, left, right. So what we're gonna do to do that, we can just do automation. It's pretty easy. So I'll show you how to do it. We're gonna double click the vocal, click volume, and go to automate. No, click pan, go to create automation clip, and it's gonna create it down there. And we're gonna just move this up until it's under the ad-lib channel. All right, so when it's right there, we're gonna turn it on, drop this, a little point there. We're gonna drop a point here. Or hold on. Let's make sure this is stuck on the line. And then we're going to put a point there. And then we're free to cut it so it doesn't mess up. Or just so it's not in the way. Because I don't like having like, oh shit. I don't like having like long playlists or whatever. Channels. Alright, so we got the points. Now we're free to make another point. So we're going to click this part. This is where the vocal starts. We're going to click right here where it ends. And then we're going to bump it up. Okay. And we're going to do the same thing right here. And then we're going to bump it down. And then, yeah, just do that. Put a point in front of it, in front of the vocal. And then behind the vocal. And then pull one above. Above is going to be left. Pan to the left. Or pan to the right. So when you push it up, it's going to pan the vocal to the right. When you push it down, it's going to pan it to the left. If you have it in the middle, it's going to be centered. So let's play it. Now that wasn't the most clean panning automation, but hey, I'm not a professional. Disrespectful, I just really wanna hire. Alright, let's go back. Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Boss like a nigga, what was Ross on me? Pull up on your shawty, I put sauce on it. Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Do not be alarmed. It's just for fun, you know. It's carnival, right? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so we're almost done, but I'm mixing on a headset, so this might not sound too good whenever you play it on like your monitor or studio speakers or your phone. So throw on some headphones. But if you want to do this better, mix on studio monitors, but I don't have those right now. So yeah, I'm mixing on headphones. We're going to go back to our main vocal and throw on some delay and some reverb. And then we're just going to level out everything and we'll be good, guys. Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Boss like a nigga. So what I have here is I have the vocal sent to a reverb track and a delay track. And then I have the reverb track sent to a reverb bus and a delay track sent to a delay bus. But you don't got to know all that. Just follow along. I have my vocal sent to this reverb right here. So let me turn it back on. Let me add a reverb channel. Let me lower the dry of the reverb. Blah, blah, blah. I can't speak. I'm stupid. All right, let's play it. Sauce. Now let's turn on the reverb. Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Let's bump up the decay. Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Boss like a nigga, what was Ross on me? Pull up on your shawty, I put sauce on it. Now let's take that tinniness, shitty sound off because reverb on, you know, FL Studio sucks. We're gonna EQ it out. Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Boss like a nigga, what was Ross on me? Pull up on your shawty, I put sauce on it. Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Do not be alarmed. Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Boss like a nigga, what was Ross on me? Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Boss like a nigga, what was Ross on me? Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Boss like a nigga, what was Ross on me? Pull up on your shawty, I put sauce on it. Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Sounds okay. We'll go back to that. Let's go to delay now. And I like this delay because it's really good to use. It's really customizable. We're going to be using Fruity Delay 3. Turn off the dry. And play it back.
Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on. Sauce on. Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on. Boss like a pull up on your shiny sauce on it. Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on it.
And let's do ping pong effect to make it sound better, I guess. I don't know.
Sauce on your nigga,
and then we're gonna bump down the delay volume.
Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Boss like a nigga. Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Boss like a nigga was Ross on me. Pull up on your shawty, I put sauce on it. Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Do not be alarmed. It's just for fun, you know.
Now we can hear a lot of noise. So to fix that, if you have this, you could just use NS1 mono from Waves. It's really good, $30 or so. I'll drop a link to it in the description box below. If you want it, I'll give you a discount, 7%. Sorry for that shameless plug, but this is how good it works compared to this.
Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on.
It just cleared it right up.
Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Boss like a nigga was Ross on me. Pull up on your shawty, I put sauce on it. Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Do not be alarmed. It's just for fun, you know. It's carnival, right? Yeah. Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Boss like a nigga was Ross on me. Pull up on your shawty, I put sauce on it. Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Boss like a nigga was Ross on me. Pull up on your shawty, I put sauce on it. Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Do not be alarmed. It's just for fun, you know. It's carnival, right? Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We can actually double up this word right here because it does sound like it's being. Wait. No. It brings back. Oh shit. Oh shit. Let's push this back down. That's why we double our vocals, just to make it sound more better, I guess, more emphasized. So we'll just emphasize that one word where he says boss, because we want it to pop. So here it is.
Boss like a nigga was Ross on me. Pull up on your sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Boss like a nigga was Ross.
Let's assign this to vocal track again.
Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Boss like a nigga was Ross on me. Pull up on your shawty, I put sauce on it. Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me.
I'm trying to spell it.
It's just for fun, you know. It's carnival, right?
I was trying to spell emphasized, but basically we'll have this section for emphasized words, or just whatever. I don't know. Dub. There you go. Dub vocals.
Boss.
Just push down the volume.
Boss like a nigga was Ross on me. Pull up on your.
And that is it, guys. That's how you mix and master. It may not sound good on speakers. It may not sound good. It may not sound good on your phone, but it's gonna sound good on headphones. So make sure you mix and master on studio monitors, because wherever you mix that at, it's gonna sound good everywhere else. But this is how I made it sound with headphones on. Put headphones on and it'll sound nice as shite.
Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me. Boss like your nigga, what was Ross on me? Pull up on your shawty, I put sauce on it. Sauce on your nigga, got the sauce on me.
Do not be alarmed. It's just for fun, you know. It's carnival, right?
Yeah. Oh my. I'm 50 honest and they wanna bring me home, yeah. Shawty, why you solid? Are you gonna get me home, yeah? I'm not disrespectful, I just really wanna hug, yeah. I don't wanna talk, yeah.
Alright guys, that is it. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up. If you want to see more content like this, please tell me what you want to see. I'll be making more content more, productively. I'll be doing more things on my channel. Yeah guys, what do y'all want to see? Tell me. Peace. Join the family and peace. Yeah.